Fourth video in the Learning Seth series. Today we're going to talk about V-skills. Before I get started, I just want to say I'm a bit sick today. Like I had a banging headache all day. So forgive me if I graze over something or I forget something or talk about something a bit fast or something like that. Like it's not on purpose. I'm just like, a bit out of it. I'm fine. It's good. No corona. Just a bit of a headache. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. I still wanted to talk with you guys about this today and still wanted to record this video. So here we are. Let's start with talking about this V-skill 1. I've been using mostly V-skill 1. There's definitely matchups where I can see V-skill 2 being better. But I just think that V-skill 1 has the most utility. So, V-skill 1 is Seth's suck. This thing, yeah. After he does the suck, he gets a move from the character he sucked from. In Ryu's case, he gets Hadouken. There's loads of videos out there showing like what each move is that they get from the suck and how to use them and like all these different combos and stuff you can do. So I'm not gonna go through and talk about, this is the combo you get with Hadouken and this is stuff. Just know, because of the suck, Seth can extend some combos and get more damage. Loads of Twitter videos of it, loads of tech around it. I'm not going to cover all of it because that would be a long-ass video. I'm just going to teach you the basic of it. And some all-around things you need to know about this move with V-skill 1. So first of all, on hit. So there's two things about this move. That is the first here. You can do this. So it's just a suck. And on hit, and then you can press again. Oh, I did it too fast. And you can press again. And you get the... a hit. It's a hit. It looks like a grab, but it's a hit. And it can also be blocked, so like so. And it's a minus 16 on block, so very minus if you block it. It's a bit awkward, so not a lot of people are punishing it yet, but it will start to happen. So you can do this, which this makes this move a lot of fun. This makes this move a lot of fun. I love hit confirms, and I love like, that kind of stuff. And you basically get a hit confirm in neutral, just like here, and it's like, oh, did I hit it? Okay. Suck. So, or if it's when set to random, so like you can see you can press pretty late. Man, the random is really not giving me what I want. Is it on random? It is. There we go. And then like if he blocks, you don't press it. And if you do, you get minus. So it's a lot of fun doing this. It's a small fun, like I almost think of it as like a mini game. It's a small fun thing you can do with Seth in neutral. And it really, it just shows off your skill, your hit confirms with the V-skill. Then let's set him to recover. The thing about Seth's V-skill on hit, it's actually a hard knockdown in a way. Like it's not exactly a hard knockdown, but it kind of is. The thing about it is that it has only one wake up, or two wake ups. So that's the quick wake up. You see it's on back recovery, but he still did a normal quick get up. So, and like if we did it do normal recovery, he does the same exact wake up. If we do no recovery, he stays on the ground. So you have actually two timed get-ups here, which means you put up there's good opportunity for meaty situations. Here. I think that's, free frame. And if Seth gets the hit on this, he's actually plus, so he can dash up and get a combo. You don't even need to use stand medium punch. I use stand medium punch, but you can use actually. But you get more from the stand medium punch. As you can see, if we do stand like here, we don't get a full combo. So that's why I like using the cross medium punch. There's also another reason for the cross medium punch. As you can see, full combo. And that is on no wake up. You actually can do the same dash up crouch medium punch because he actually has like, there's a bit of a manual timing in this, but as you can see, you can hit this meaty then. And if you hit it properly meaty, it takes a bit, that's a bit of, sadly, a bit of manual timing in it. But if you hit it meaty enough, you can hit it, if you hit it meaty enough, you can combo it into that, but you don't need to. Like, you can do the easy combo I showed you. You can do the easy combo I showed you. Stuff like that. So, like, if you get this, you can actually just, like, you know... you can practice, you can set it to random. Sorry. Random. You can set it to random and just like practice going between. I think that was meaty enough to do the cross medium punch bug. And then you can practice doing both wake ups. Because there's only 2, so... But yeah. But of course you don't need to go for... Like, you can go dash forward. And if he does nothing, you can throw. Oh. Just make him... wake up. Like, let's say he's blocking, which is highly likely. You can just wait. You can dash forward throw or dash forward back throw. So this is pretty damn good, in my opinion. This is really this is good. It's a good way if you're playing against opponents that really like to, you know, dash, move around, you know, put out buttons. Let's say you're playing against an opponent that really likes, like, you know, that is a bad button for Seth, but like, let's say you're playing against a Seth that likes to do this, like buffer this into like that in neutral. And it's just like, man, he's annoying. You could just be like, yoink, and there's a high chance you're gonna counter hit him. And you can suck and you can get the knockdown and a meaty situation. So it's a really good way to go around playing put C's and neutral and just be like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this anymore. And do it. Of course, this can be jumped. It works a lot like a fireball. It works a lot like a fireball. So it can be jumped and you have to be careful of jumps. You can't mindlessly keep doing this in neutral. This can be jumped and you can be punished for it. Another small thing about it, a small funny thing you can do, if you really have your reads on point, you can suck fireballs. You can go for fireballs like that, which is fun. It's kind of range specific and it's hard to do against some fireballs, but yeah, it's definitely possible. And it's not all characters that have, like, you know, this really, really good... well, it's not all characters that have, like, a, you know, a Hadouken. The Hadouken is, like, you know, it's a good utility. A fireball you can always use, especially the slow one. Like, you can kind of move in behind it. It can be used in combos. The Hadouken has a lot of uses from the Ryu, actually. Even though it's just one Hadouken, funny enough. But not all characters you actually want to suck a move from. For example, Abigail. You don't really want to suck the move. You just kind of want to do this because Abigail's like pressing buttons and moving forward in neutral. So you kind of just want to suck. So what a lot of people actually do, as you can see, you're +2 after this. So you're +2 on hit and you are... I think it's -2 on block. Yeah, -2 on block. And notice how he doesn't get as close on block, but he gets very close on hit. So a lot of people like to just do this, and if he gets like, you know, if you get a hit, you have a +2 situation, so you get the mix up between, like, you know, you can do stuff like that on hit, and on counter hit. If you get a counter hit, it's actually the combo. Oh, that's a hard combo to do, as you can see. So you can kind of safely, actually, you can safely on hit. If it registers hit, you don't even need to, like, see if it's a counter hit or normal hit. You can just kind of press slide and light kick. And from there, you can just kind of, you know, do whatever you want. Because, like, if he presses a button after getting hit, you know, he's panicking. He presses a button, but you're actually +2, so you get the counter with stand light kick, then you can do a full combo. You get the hit, you can kind of just, like, you know, go for meaty there. And if they press, you get a full combo. If they don't press anything, you get a tick throw, shimmy situation. If you get a counter hit, you get a combo. If you get a counter hit suck, you get a combo. So like, you don't need to actually like, you know, grab them. The grab gives you a different knockdown, and you can do both in a match. You know, no need to only do one. There's just definitely some characters where the move you're getting from them, you know, like now I have a Hadouken on me, and let's say the Ryu is doing a lot of fireballs in neutral. Now I can't use the suck as a tool to get around his fireballs, and I have to spend my Hadouken before I can suck again, which isn't actually always a good thing. You know, there's definitely some moves where it's like, oh, why do I have this move? I can't do anything now in neutral. Like against Abigail, where you feel like, I can't do anything. Like I can't use the suck to grab out his insanely long buttons. I have no way to get close. I have no way to really knock him down. That is without taking huge risk. And the suck is the best way to do that. So often I actually just end up going full screen, spending my V, like, you know, I end up going full screen if I do a suck and I actually don't want the suck, but I don't want the, you know, the move, but I just want the suck. I end up just going full screen, doing my move, and then moving back in, which, you know, isn't optimal because you're giving out space, and sometimes it's better to just do the suck and without confirming, and get like a nice combo out of it, or a nice pressure situation, depending on if it's counter hit or not. Okay, so V skill 2, I haven't been using this too much. I've been using V skill 1 the most, because it's just like, it's really good and it's fun to use. So I haven't really been playing around too much with this, but there's definitely matchups where I see this being better than V skill 1. It's mostly combo use I see people use this for, but there's definitely also like, if you're playing against like some annoying zoners like Dalsim, also Poison to that degree, this move is very annoying to deal with. Actually, let's go over what moves you get. So V skill 2 works by, you press the medium punch and medium kick, and he does this move. And you can kind of cancel it too if you want to. And you can do your special moves from it. So like if I do the hands, I get that. If I do the spin kick, I do this. If I do the DP, I do this. So that's the move you get. And they can be used in combos, and they can be used for other stuff too. So as I said, this move can be used offensively because it's just kind of like a throw out move. On block, it's -2. So you can kind of safely, and you also are out of throw range if you just move a bit. So if you're holding back after you're done with it on block, you can't be thrown. So it's just a really annoying move where, you know, you're pushing them towards the corner. You're +2 on hit and -2 on block. So it's just you can just kind of throw it out there and be annoying with it. They have to be very mindful of it and very, you know, keep it in mind and counter it, because like the only way we can really counter it is by fireballs and jumping, and it's hard to like do a neutral jump or jump backward hit on it, and you can't really just poke. If this will catch most pokes. So yeah, what is it on counter hit? +2. Well, I guess it's because it's multiple hits. So that's really annoying. This move is projectile invincible. So like, let's say you're playing against a Fang that puts up a smoke wall around here, and he's behind it and he wants to throw fireballs. You can kind of do that and get through. It's projectile invincible from frame 1 to 24 or 2 to 24. So it's projectile invincible for a long time. So you can use it kind of safely against that. You can also just you can use it against most fireballs. That's just a case where it's a matchup where I'm like, okay, this might be more useful than V skill 1. That's the matchups I'm mentioning right now. I've been feeling like, okay, V skill 1 doesn't really do much, so maybe V skill 2 is better. And that's the Dalsim matchup, that's the Fang matchup, that's the Poison matchup. It's the not really Abigail. I think V skill 1 is better against Abigail. I think that's the 3 matchups I've encountered right now where I'm like, okay, I think V skill 2 is the way to go in this matchup. So yeah. But yeah, you also get new combo potential. I don't really know a lot of them, and you can look on Twitter and Google your way to more. But that's probably also a lot of combo videos on YouTube with Seth V-Skill 2 combos. But it's not too hard to find them. Like, I found this one pretty easily. This is a corner only. Let's turn on off counter hit. And like, you know, that's a fun combo. I think you could do medium punch too, maybe. You can't do medium punch too. You can't do medium punch. Yeah, that's like a fun combo. You can do like 1 bar, 332 damage, which is more than you can get with most V-Skill 1 combos. So like, pretty damn good. Combo wise. Also mid screen, you get this combo, which does a bit more damage. Oh, you're wrong. That's like ingrained into me. Like this damn combo, which does 295. And if we look at the normal bread and butter combo, it does 294. That's an important point of damage. That's an important point of damage, and I don't want to hear anything else in the comment section. That's optimal. It also does more corner carry, I think. Maybe. Okay, there. And about the same. 1 damage though. Yeah. So that's like all I really like. It increases your combo potential, and like it had this move has this move has projectile invincibility, which is pretty damn good. And this move is good against like characters that likes to stay long away and don't really like. You could definitely skip neutral with that move, like you can do with V-Skill 1. But V-Skill 1 just doesn't work as well because of its startup against some characters. But yeah, that's a bit about his V-Skills and how they can be used, and some moves you can use them with them. Also a few combos actually. Hope you learned something. This was a shorter video, but yeah, it's also just like, it's his V-Skills. They have utility, like all V-Skills, but they aren't really like the most deep thing. And again, there's probably some really, really good combos out there. I'm sorry I haven't really shown you like any really like insane combo with this video, but like I haven't really been using V-Skill 2 too much. I've been using V-Skill 1. I think that's a really good V-Skill, and the one I'll be using in most matchups. I definitely see V-Skill 2 being used in some matchups, so you shouldn't sleep on it. And there's something to practice with both of them. I would recommend you start using V-Skill 1 because it's easy, it's to the point, it gives you a knockdown, you can follow up, like it gives you pressure easily. While the other one is just like more like a combo tool, and like its uses also a bit more, what do you say, strategic in a way, you know, like okay, I'm playing the Fang matchup, I need to get around his cloud. What is the best way? Like you need to think a bit more about how to get around using this V-Skill in those kind of cases. Of course, there's a combo things, which you don't really have to think too much about. But with V-Skill 1, it's kind of like, okay, I'm in a position right now where I don't really know what to do in neutral. He's staying on the ground, he's pressing buttons, he's very annoying. Okay, V-Skill. Okay, I caught him. Now, great. But and then you can decide if you want to suck. Well, you can't really decide in the moment. It's not that slow for hit confirm. But then, like, you have decided, like, I want to do a suck and I want to get that knockdown, or I'm going to leave him on the ground. I'm +2 and I'm going to do that mix-up. That pressure. So, like, I feel like that's a bit easier to grasp. So I would start with V-Skill 1 if I was you. Just picking up the character. But you can use V-Skill 2 if you wanted to. It just gives you some different combos. At the worst, it gives you different combos. At the best, you can start using it in a very, very smart way against some characters like Dalsim and Fang and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna try to put out the V-Trigger video tomorrow. I'm gonna really try. But as I said, I have a bit of a headache today, and my head is a bit scrambled. I'm not gonna lie. Which is also why this maybe this video's quality is a bit lower than the usual. I'm sorry. I hope you can still learn something. I hope you still can use this for something. Please, if I missed something very important, put in the comments. I'll be sure to highlight a comment if I think it's something really important and really good. But yeah, I'll try my best to get the V-Trigger video out tomorrow. If I don't, it will be out next week, I promise. So if I don't get out tomorrow, expect it next week. Then we're going to be talking V-Triggers. But anyway, have a nice day. Take care. See ya.